As one of the few option schools in the Beaverton School District, the International School of Beaverton houses a relatively small number of students and teachers, offering an IB education from 6th to 12th grade. I talked to a few of the staff members to get a glimpse into the journey of an ISB student.
I am so proud to be the principal here with these amazing students who, even at very young ages, have committed themselves to challenging learning and to being the best that they can be.
So we're a unique situation. There are very few schools in Oregon and actually around the country that are true 6-12 schools, 6th grade through 12th grade schools that are articulated like we are. Regardless of where they come, what they're coming with, what skills and what experiences they have, we're saying that come as you are, and we're gonna hopefully turn you into academic monsters.
One of the coolest aspects of ISB is its status as an IB school. It provides students with the opportunity to experience 2 internationally recognized IB programs, the middle years program from 6th to 10th grade and the diploma program from 11th to 12th.
Every school has their own iteration of what this looks like. There's basic rules and regulations, but how you actually do it, the courses that you offer, how you get kids through it, it's kind of up to the school.
It's basically saying, when you teach your content, this is how we want you to approach it.
And then obviously 11th grade and 12th grade is the diploma program years. Incredibly rigorous curriculum. 100% of our students here at ISB have their course schedules set up so they can earn an IB diploma.
And in order to do that, students learn about a variety of topics and areas throughout their entire stay at ISB. Both programs together cultivate knowledge in 7 general areas: literature, history, mathematics, arts, sciences, physical health, and foreign language. To get a taste of the huge mixture of experiences, I also asked teachers for thoughts about the programs, takeaways, and little insights into the classes themselves.
Everything is equally important, and I think that shows that we value all education, and there's no preconceived notion about what kids should do and what's the best kind of learning. It's allowing kids to sort of experience all sorts of different topics.
MYP is it should be vertically aligned, meaning 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th build on each other.
With the MYP rubric, it's awesome because it's like a different take on grading that, like this is where your skills are at, this is what I'm looking for.
So I think what IB does really well and what both these programs ask students to do is to think more critically about the subjects they're studying than just memorizing information.
I feel like it causes them to critically think about what's really important in science.
Foreign language is something that ISB is very unique about because we follow the MYP and IB alignment of the IB required us to be fluent in one language, but also learning cultures. World language is not to learn vocabulary and grammars, but a world language is something to use and also create something, go beyond.
Right now we're doing a video that's called Teach Me Design Cycle, and they basically have to come up with a problem and make a video. We have green screen and the kids are running around the whole school. It's actually a project that the kids really like to do.
It's all about communication in language arts. It's all about getting your ideas out in a way that everyone can understand, and we can learn from each other that way too.
You're going to have that skill set of organizational qualities and reading music, and even more importantly than reading music, just being able to feel music, to process what it means to produce music.
I want them to fall in love with music, and that's kind of a strange idea, but I want them to be passionate about their music and to be completely engaged in it, to find their own voice and to find messages in the music that they sing.
Being able to convey a message, is huge. So that's what we're doing in art.
In addition to these various subjects, the MYP and diploma programs emphasize the development of well-rounded students that are exposed to different experiences. Over the years, students also get to actively serve their community and experience other parts of the programs, like the 8th grade community project, the extended essay, and CIS. In particular, the MYP Personal Project is a great example of the distinct curriculum at the school.
So they're learning skills like planning and organizing and executing and documenting, while at the same time they're actually accomplishing awesome goals, personal goals, things that they've always wanted to do.
When you take a step back and you look at all the hours that go into the project, and then you look at the personal touch that each kid puts on it, you really get a glimpse into who they are as a person. And then also you get to celebrate a really cool project that they got to be a part of.
However successful it is, just the opportunity to do it and to design it and engage with that kind of sort of deep long-term thinking is a really unique experience.
The IB diploma program's tough. It's no joke. It really isn't.
It's going to challenge every aspect of your life. And that's one of the difficulties that people experience here, but once you get a hold of it, it feels so good.
I really think IB teaches you time management, teaches you how to triage, figure out what's the most important thing at any given time, and I think those are life skills.
Realistically, if you're willing to invest the time and you're willing to do the thinking, this program ultimately cares more about how much you engage with thinking than it cares about whether you are intellectually gifted to begin with.
Students are doing all walks of life. And really, the whole thing is, if you know how to write, and you know how to think, and you know how to organize yourself, I think you can do anything you want to do.
What's really remarkable about the school is the staff's dedication to the students. They've recognized the incredible commitment required to get through ISB, and they do their best to help the students walk away with an IB diploma at the end of the journey.
That just doesn't happen overnight, and it doesn't happen by chance. It happens by carefully articulating and working backwards. If we know this is where they need to be by the time they're in juniors, well, where do they need to be when they're, by the time they're sophomores, by the time they're freshmen, and working all the way back to what is our raw material we're getting at 6th grade.
Another reason I love working at ISB is my coworkers work really hard. I feel like I work really hard, and when I look around, I see that the other teachers at the school also work really hard.
There are teachers who really care about you, and they show it.
We really have the attitude, the teachers here really have the attitude. We will find a way. We pride ourselves on saying, whoever shows up for 11th grade, we're gonna get you through that program.
Watching kids from 6th grade walk across the stage is a blessing and an honor. Yeah, it's just super cool. But I'm usually the guy who gets to read every single name, and I just find a great joy in being able to read that, because it's not only a celebration for that kid, but it's a celebration for those families. And I got to be a huge part of their journey from 6th grade all the way to senior year, and that's something pretty special.
I ended every interview with the same question. What is ISB?
ISB is a school that takes the concept of education and tries to live out that concept as fully and as broadly as possible.
ISB is about a community of scholars, a diverse community of scholars.
It's more to me than just a job. It's like building this extra community, it's like my second family.
Everybody has the same goal, to raise the kids to become independent learners and lifelong learners, and equipped with the MYP and IB's tools.
It was always nice to know that you had like a really tight, small family to rely on.
If you are willing to try, we got you. We got you, and I think more importantly, students have each other. It's a community.
ISB is the belief that together we can make great things happen.